What's going on, guys? So we're gonna hit a little delt workout, little stretches. So today I'm gonna focus more on the side delt and on my rear delt, the back delt. Make a 3D look. That's been my lagging point. So we're gonna do some presses. We're gonna do some side laterals, a lot of side laterals, get that width so our waist looks a little smaller. And we're gonna talk about steroids after. So stay tuned. It's gonna be a good one. Let's fucking go. Steroids. How do you feel about that word? Huh? Let me tell you. Let me ask you that question. How do you feel about steroids? I know it's a little weird. It's a little like, oh my God, he's going to talk about steroids. That word is always a little cliche, right? Nobody wants to talk about it, but if you talk about it, you're like, is he on steroids or like what's going on? Well, I know why. Because people are not authentic and I chose to be authentic. I want to live my life in an authentic way, so we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about what's the real deal, what's it about, how bad is it, how good it can be. And the main reason I want to address this is because not only I want to feel like I want to be real, but I want to say the real things because I think education is key behind something that we're not really necessarily informed about. Like anything else, let's say pot, for instance. Back in the days, 2 years ago, it was illegal in Canada, and it was like, oh my God, he smokes pot, like we're gonna hide this, we're not really, it wasn't seen as a good thing. Right now, oh my God, it's therapeutic. It's in every fucking corner. There's a store, a weed store, and now it's great. Everybody takes it. It's fantastic. Same thing for alcohol back in the days. It was illegal at one point. How were we talking about it, right? It wasn't. Now alcohol. Whoa, you're drinking alcohol. So what's it so different? Why is it so different that we can't talk about steroids in a way that it can enhance someone who's 50 years old, who has a low testosterone, and his sex drives like shit. He wakes up, he's always tired, he can't recuperate, he has bitch tits, and he's just like living a shitty life. Well, why can't he take a little dose of testosterone that enhances his life, all the great benefits, and he'll have a way better life? How is that not positive? We don't talk about that because it's a gray zone. So I'm not saying here, I'm not a doctor trying to say, I'm not saying that steroids are good, not at all, because they can be bad, and they're most of the time very harmful because people don't know how to take right dosages, and it just enhances your chance of getting heart disease, heart strokes, all these things which are not good. But if you're going to take the decision of taking them, then I think you have the right to get the proper education and to try to do it the right way, right? To enhance your chance of not getting those heart attacks, feeling the best shape, and just being healthy for long term. Anyways, that's my goal. I have a son that I love. I have a beautiful girlfriend, family. I have everything that I want. So I want to live a long life. That's the thing. And I want to also share my knowledge. I feel like at a certain point in my life, I feel like a lot of people are looking at me in the way that they're starting to work out. They want to take some supplements. They want to know what's going on. And well, I think they deserve, you guys deserve to know what's going on. What are the right choices that should be the right choices? What are the consequences? How badly it can affect you? And go through these things so you can make a wiser decision and be comfortable about the decision you're making, right? So like I'll just keep on repeating it. Like I'm not reinforcing. At no point I don't even. Like, I'm not telling you to take steroids, I'm not, because it's not a beneficial thing. Okay, but at a certain point, if you do make the decision to take them for X reasons, then I want you to do the right thing. That's what I'm getting at. So basically, I want to just address the subject because I will be doing a lot of videos, answering questions. I'm going to actually like interview some other people that are really specialized in that industry. A lot of doctors are my friends that want to speak out about that subject. So my goal is to actually give out some good information so we can educate ourselves in a more aware matter of what steroids can do, how can they be beneficial, but also how can they be that harmful, and so we can all be aware of the negative sides of them. right? It's not always beautiful. The people that you see that are actually kind of like me, bodybuilders and living that world, like there's a lot of downfalls that we don't see on Instagram, that you don't see, that people they're not pumped about posting that on social media and all that. But we're gonna talk about that because we're not scared of telling the truth, of talking things how they should be talked about and addressing them the way they should be. All right, so I want to transform my channel into more of like a real fitness thing, that we just talk about the real thing, we address them, and we're not scared of telling the truth, and we're gonna find answers. Okay, I don't know anything. I'm far from knowing anything. I have a lot of knowledge, but I also want to know more. I want to talk to other people. I want to address other people. I want to invite other people. So we're gonna get that information and get more educated. So I hope you guys give me a little follow and a subscribe if you like that kind of information. I will go through a Q&A, especially just on steroids later on, just to address those subjects, those questions, and we're gonna learn. And I really don't at any way want you to start feeling that you need to take enhancers to enhance your workout to get at a certain point, okay? Let's be honest with each other. The first thing to do is actually to maximize the daily habits. This is what I truly believe from the back of my heart, is to really focus on what we can do on an everyday basis that we're missing out. A lot of people that I hate seeing, they just rely on products to get their shape better, to get a boost in their physique, and they forget the fundamentals. Okay, it's like investing in stocks. If you get the fundamentals, it'll crash down at one point. The fundamentals are not that. The base of the value is not there. So it's the same thing with your body. If you're not doing the everyday meals, understanding how your body works, getting the food intake, working out efficiently, pushing yourself and getting that mindset, doing all these things that you need to do to get results, well, it's gonna crumble. If you take steroids and you get off cycle and you don't do these things, you're gonna lose all your gains for sure. So let's forget about that bro science that the buddy here took this and all this is good, no good. Like, let's forget about that. Let's be real about what we say, get facts, because I love science. And please focus on getting those day-to-day things in order. I want to help you improve your day-to-day habits by incorporating little practices that you change. Let's just, for an instance, say, okay, someone, like, let's say, works and eats a sandwich during the day. So if you start eating Ezekiel bread you substitute the mayo with mustard, after 1 year, you'll lose more than 10 pounds of fat. Legit, 10 pounds of fat. It's huge on a scale. It's huge on your corporal physique, on your physique that you see in the mirror. You see yourself 10 pounds is huge. Like, one little thing. Can you do that? The answer is probably yes, right? It's just to know what to do and to do those little switches and focus on that, not on supplements. We're going to talk about it and we're going to make wiser choices, but let's all focus on fundamentals and help each other out to get the best physique. So that is my goal. If you hop on, like I said, feel free to subscribe and to like my videos. We're going to talk about everything, so I'm really excited about that new project. Hope you guys are also. You can always send me DMs and send me questions that you want me to address, because I'm always willing to see and to make new content, so I have new ideas and things to really address and to elaborate on, to do my research on. So with that said, I will see you guys next time. And until then, train hard, eat smart. Let's go.